Hello, hello. Welcome to Healthy Perspectives, a podcast that takes on current cultural and social issues through a clinical lens. Hello, hello. All right. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, we appreciate your time. And today we're going to have a quick hitter. We're going to be in and out. This thing's going to be over before you even know it. Today's tip of the day is your most valuable asset is your time, your energy, and your closeness. Whoosh. Those of you who are following along on video, you just saw the whoosh in person. I was adjusting, my camera angle got a little bit off for some reason. What do I mean by this? Your time, energy, and closeness is your most valuable asset. I was watching this funny business that goes on social media. Just it's laughable at a lot of times. People are doing anything and everything they can to draw attention, your attention. But it's not just there. Banishment. If you go back in time and you look at the process of banishing somebody from a community, that was like the worst thing that you could do. It took away all of their safety nets. It was the worst thing that you could do. Talk to anybody who's been adopted and having that sense of belonging from the beginning being in question. Not every person who was adopted has that, but many of them do. That's why we have things like reactive attachment disorder, and, these attachment styles that people struggle with. And you'll quickly identify that possibly the most difficult thing you can do is create space between you and another human being. So the fastest way to correct behavior might actually be loving from a distance. Stay with me. If what you're doing is good and healthy, do people want to be closer or further from you? Typically closer. If what you're doing is creating a level of social, relational, financial success, what do people want to do? They want to get closer to you. If what you're doing is causing distress, what do people typically want to do? Remove themselves, get further from you. In the world of psychology, sociology, and culture, which is what we at Healthy Perspectives pay attention to, the greatest punishment that could ever be attributed to a person would be then removal of time, energy, and closeness. So if we want to adjust somebody's behavior, the boundary setting process is the way to do that. It is the fastest, it's the most effective, it's the most permanent way of making an impact in the person's life that is misbehaving in a way that is unacceptable. So if somebody is cursing at you regularly, removing yourself from them, taking your time, energy, and resources, your closeness, and putting it elsewhere, away from them, is the thing that's going to give them the best chance of waking the heck up. So you might ask, what brought this about? I was looking at things on social media, but also watching things play out in life. And one of the things that popped to my mind one day, this was not too long ago, was this idea of this dysfunctional idea that I see that runs rampant in my practice, where a husband or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, wife, somebody is acting in a way that is just irresponsible, just not acceptable. And you look at their partner and you see their partner want to jump in to rescue. That's the wrong direction. When you jump in closer, it it's more enticing to the repeat that behavior because love is not negotiable. We need it to live. Now we've covered this before in other podcasts, so I'm not going to dive more deeply into that. Just understand that that is a reality. You could go back and listen to other podcasts that we've put out, that other people have put out, frankly, about love. We've done 7 loves, we've done 5 love language, we've done the whole thing, right? And have we done it in the depth that maybe is necessary? Maybe not. You can leave us feedback on that if you would like. But we need it. It's not a nicety, it's a necessity. And if we need it, and we realize that acting out in crazy, wild, unhealthy ways is going to get the attention that we need, then we will seek it in all the unhealthy ways indefinitely. If we realize it is not getting the need met, that's when behavior can actually begin to shift. So, for your good and for the good of all the people around you, our tip of the day was designed for you to say, wait a minute, I have more influence than I may have assumed. What I can do is withdraw myself, not my love, but my time, energy, and closeness. My love is still available when the behavior begins to correct, but not until the behavior begins to correct. It's not the same as behavioral modification because I'm not withdrawing my love. I would literally say things like, I love you and I cannot be around you if this is what it's going to be. I'm going to need more space than that because I don't want to become somebody I shouldn't be. If you would like to change this, I'm totally game for being closer again. Okay. It's up to them at that point to make their decision. Now, the unfortunate reality is we are not allowing each other the space to develop, not nearly as much as we ought to. I did tell you this was going to be a quick one today. Your summary is already coming. This is it. This is a fast hitter today. Your summary is if you want closeness, then what you probably ought to do is withdraw from the people that are unhealthy. It creates a lot of opportunity. It's full accountability of your own stuff. It's saying, I want to love more deeply. I am going to do my part to set and hold healthy boundaries. And I am going to remove myself from people who are unhealthy. Those are all you things. You get to do them. You don't depend on anybody else to make that a reality. You can decide right now, today, if this person is going to treat me like this, I'm going to give them the information they need for success. And if they choose not to go there, that's up to them. I will choose to love them from a distance. We should be doing this all over the place. We should be doing this we should do it with our spouse, with our kids, with our friends, with anybody and everybody. And it's not, I'm going to withdraw to manipulate you. Let me be really clear. Your heart has to have the intention of love. Because remember, we've talked about it before. Love is at the top. Everything else is negotiated. I'm going to choose to love you up close or choose to love you at a distance. But there are things that people do that when we're around it, we become unhealthy. And if you know what those things are and you choose to be close to somebody, because they are sad or they are hurt, that's a miss. That's a miss. You're gonna end up stuck, as you've heard me talk in the last couple of podcasts, in this hero mentality or the victim mentality. And that's going to lead to breakup. It's going to lead to divorce. It's going to lead to estranged relationships. Nope. Your job is to use your most valuable asset, your time, your energy, and your closeness in a way that says, I want these things. I want to be with you close. I want to spend time with you. I want to put my energy toward you. And I'm not willing to do that at all costs. If I have to lose my moral integrity to get it, I'm going to have to love you from a distance. That's your takeaway, folks. I hope that this quick hitter is useful, is valuable. Understanding that the way in which we as a culture, as towns and cities and states and the country, that we think about how we punish people more carefully, because it is corrective to create distance. That's why we have jails and prisons. That's why we have deportation policies. It's not because we don't love. It's not that at all. Anybody who says that isn't loving does not understand boundaries at all. That's dysfunctional life. Please like, subscribe, share this with friends. Help the word get out there that we are trying to make a difference, one person, one message at a time. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your day with us, and we will see you next time. Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening. We appreciate our audience a lot, so we give you some simple ways to track us down. Please like, subscribe, and follow all the podcasts on different platforms, but you can also email us at healthyperspectives@protonmail.com, or you can check out our website at healthy-perspectives.com/podcast. It's a backward slash. So if you want to go to our landing page, if you go to healthy-perspectives.com, you'll still find us. You just got to click on the podcast button. Thank you so much.